In this video, I want to take a few minutes and show you how to use the drawing applet that we have in Open Up Resources. It's a really nice tool, but there are some things that I think are worth checking out to make sure you know how to use it correctly, because you're going to use that and then you're going to make screen captures or image captures of your work and dropping that into a slide presentation. So first thing is you've opened up this document out of Google Classroom. It's going to be listed there. When you have that, this is just a set of the images. It's just a screen capture of the image. You'll be copying these on the applet. So you have a link here. You click on this to open up the applet. It's going to open right here. And you have to scroll down just a little bit, and there you'll see the same picture, but then you scroll down here to see the applet where you're going to do your work, which is why it's nice to have a separate copy. Then you don't have to keep going back and forth like this. So what I'm going to suggest is that you pull these two apart and set them on separate parts of your screen. So I'm going to set that one here, make that a little smaller, and then I'm going to pull this one here, make it a little smaller. Okay, I'll minimize my classroom. So here's what I have, and you can snap these usually over on the two sides. So there's my two screens. Okay, and you can scroll down. So there's my applet. Okay, and here's my image here. So I can look at these two. Okay, and then I can scroll so I can see what I'm looking for. So there are tools that you need to use. I have a pointer tool. I have a point, and it shows you what it is. Okay, down at the bottom, it gives you a little help. You do need some more help, but all the point does is when you click, it puts a point somewhere. That's all it does. Okay, and then there's a trash can. That is a delete, and you just point and click to delete. Okay, the other is reset, clears your whole screen. Now there's a tool here. This is called a segment. This might be a really nice tool if you just need to make a line segment. Start with one point. You move your mouse where you want it, and you click for the second point. That's it. Okay, so everywhere you click, you'll get a new point. And what this will do is you can put them anywhere, but you'll notice when you put it on a vertex like this, it sort of snaps into that spot, which is kind of nice. Okay, now if you delete, it doesn't delete everything, it just deletes the lines. So with this tool, sometimes it's easier to just reset the page. This one is called the polyline tool, and the polyline tool is great for shape B, if you look at shape B. So that's not a closed figure, it's just a series of lines. So what the polyline does is, and you can read the instructions here, select vertices, then vertex again. Vertices are like corners. So let's start here. Let's say I want to make a shape that looks like this. I come here, and then I'm going to come down here, and then it comes up and up and up. And let's say that's my shape. Well, to end it so that I get this shape on the screen, I go back to the beginning and click there, and there's my shape. Okay? It's not a closed figure. It's just a shape. Okay? And as long as this is selected, you can keep doing these things. So there's my polyline, and it looks like it closes the figure, but it doesn't. That is the polygon tool, which we'll look at next. Polygon is just that. You can make a closed shape. So I'm going to click in a spot, click another vertex, and you'll see right here it starts to build my polygon. Okay, like this, and then you get back to the first point, and then it sets your polygon. Right? So A and C are both polygons that you'll use the polygon tool. B and D are both polylines, so you'll use the polyline tool. Right? Now, again, you can delete it. You can undo it. This moves graphics view. Okay? Drag white background or axis. Okay? Or shift drag. Okay? So that moves this whole thing around like this. Okay? What I have found is that if I'm on top of this and I use my scroll wheel on my mouse, it enlarges, and if I scroll down, it gets smaller. Okay, so be careful with that, how you're moving that up and down. Okay, so reset, my page is clean, I can go back and start making drawings of figures.